We've all seen the shows on TV, Hoarders, but this is the first time that I'm coming out and showing one to you. I'm Mitchel, your heels on the ground in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area. And today we're going to talk about hoarding at this home. This channel is for everything probate, guardianship, senior relocation, out-of-state sellers, and unfortunately hoarding. And that's what we're going to get into today. It's really sad. There was an elderly woman living here. She had no family. It's very important for people to have someone local to look after them. It's something that people need to think about much earlier in life, particularly if you don't have children or if your adult children live out of state, that someone's coming in and checking on them regularly. If not, sometimes this is what can happen. So you can see the scratching posts. She had multiple cats here. They were just rehomed, but there's nothing of any value out here. And inside, because of the stench, everything's just gonna have to go to the dump. When the guys come in and clean, they're going to wear respirators and masks due to the toxic level of cat urine and feces. So when we walk in the front door, it's just full of her personal property, mail, things from years and years. And as you go through, you see bags on the floor that have food in them. There are roaches there, the kitchen piled high with dishes, and just really filth. So it wasn't until she became very, very ill and someone called the paramedics, one of her neighbors, and she was taken into hospice. They saw the living situation that she was in and said that she could not go back here. Unusually, she came out of hospice. Hospice is where you go to pass away, and she was on the hospice ward in the hospital. She rallied, and I was able to introduce her to a Medicaid planning attorney. We have interviewed Medicaid planning attorneys previously. The woman that we worked with is Eileen Maestricht, and she did an incredible job getting this lovely woman approved for Medicaid. So she's been able to move into a nursing home where she's getting 24-hour care that she needs and deserves. They'll box up all of the paperwork and photographs, throw everything else out, and then do a deep cleaning. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. So the bedroom is this way. We don't bring anything in here, no purses, nothing like that. Just put them in our trunk. Here's the bedroom. When we went into the master bedroom, I don't even know if she lived in there because there were big storage units from floor to almost ceiling. What you can't see on the video is the smell that accompanies what you see. There were multiple cats there, and they were urinating and defecating in the house. And although the cats have been rehomed, the smell, the stench of the cats permeates everything. And it just feels very, very sad in there. It's really, really sad to think of this woman living there by herself. Because of the condition, it had to be sold for cash to an investor who's gonna have to come in and do multiple upgrades to bring it up to market. And then they will either re-rent it or sell it and flip it. So if you have family members that are aging, sometimes they can sound just fine over the phone. You think everything is good, but unless someone has eyes and ears on them locally, you don't really know what's going on. And unfortunately, in this case, what was going on is exactly what you saw. Please let me know your thoughts, like and subscribe. If you've got any questions or comments, please type them in below. I do look at them all. And yeah, very, very sad, but I see this all too often.